All right, question 19 on the GRE practice test 1, section 5. We're still using this chart right here to answer questions. This time the question is, approximately, what is the minimum amount of caffeine in milligrams consumed per day by a person who drinks 2 10-ounce mugs of percolated coffee and 1 12-ounce cup of caffeinated soft drink? I think this is less a math question and more like a reading comprehension question. Lots of important information that you have to pull out of here. First thing, this is approximations. So we'll look at the graph and just ballpark the numbers. What is the minimum amount? Maybe you remember at this point that we're given ranges of values for the different categories. So we're going to be interested in the left endpoint of these different ranges. Consumed per day by a person who drinks 2. Oh, they're trying to mess with me. 2 of these mugs of percolated coffee. So you're probably thinking I go up here to percolated coffee and figure out the left endpoint, which looks to be roughly 40. But you're not going to trick me. It's not just one of these 40s, it's 2 of these 40s. Actually, it's not. Because if you read this really carefully, it's 2 10-ounce mugs. And if you go back up here to the chart, these are 5-ounce cups. So if I'm drinking 2 10-ounce mugs, that's the same as drinking 4 5-ounce mugs of percolated coffee. Tricky, huh? This person is also having 1 12-ounce cup. So it's nice that it's just 1 this time. 12-ounce cup, is that the units that I'm going for here? Yep, 12-ounce cups of soft drinks, which is exactly what we're talking about here, caffeinated soft drinks. So pulling all this information together, here's my caffeinated soft drink, 12 ounces. I'm interested in the left endpoint because I want the minimum amount. I have to ballpark this value right here. I don't know, it's between 25 and 50, but it's closer to 25 than it is to 50. So I'd probably call this 30. So going back down here, I have 1 of those 30s plus 4, remember 2 10-ounce mugs of these percolated coffees, which we saw from above, contain a minimum of 40 milligrams of caffeine, somewhere between 25 and 50, but I'm closer to 50 than I am to 25, so I'll ballpark it to be 40. I got 130 plus 4 40s, which is 160. In total, I have 190 milligrams of caffeine. Looks like my answer is B. Again, these were all estimations. So if 190 didn't show up as an answer, I would expect 189 or 188 or something close to 190 to be an answer. Note that if I didn't read this really carefully, I might have thought that I had 2 of these 40s instead of 4 of these 40s. So then I'd have 80 plus 30, which would have been 110, which of course they're going to list that as one of the different answers. So you got to be really careful with your reading here. If we really skim this thing, you might just see coffee and soft drink and do 30 plus 40 and get 70. Sure enough, that's another answer. More of the story is just be really careful when you're reading through these problems. I know it's hard in the pressure of a timed test.